Today I bought me a bait casting reel. It's a Diawa. I don't know how you pronounce it exactly, but it's a Tatula. Let me see here what it is. It's a Tatula or Tatula maybe. I don't know how you pronounce it, but anyway, it don't matter how you pronounce it. It's still a reel. Anyway, it's a SVTW 103HS. And I'm putting on 12-pound test line on it. Putting on a fluorocarbon line. You don't really want to use, or I don't want to use braid on a bait casting reel so much, because if it ever backlashes on you, it kind of just kinks it and makes it not function properly. So I'm using fluorocarbon on it. But what I wanted to do today was kind of show you how to load up a bait casting reel the way I do it, without having to without taking the spool out of it. Some of them it's got a little button on it. You can pop the side off, pull the spool out, and do it that way. But the way I plan on doing it, I'll just show you here, because this one here I couldn't find no button to take the side off easily. So anyway, I'm going to show you how I do it here. So let me flip this thing around for you. First of all, here's the reel that I bought, the kind I bought right here. As I was saying, it's a Tatula or Tatula, or I don't know how you would say it, SVTW 103HS. And like I said, I'm putting 12-pound line on it. It's a nice looking reel. It's a nice looking reel here. It's got your mag force on it. It's a 7.3 to 1 gear ratio on it. And I'm going to put about 100 yards of line on this. It says it recommends here on 14-pound test 100 yards, so I'm putting 12 on it. So I would say probably 125 yards would be about right on it. It's got a line right here. I don't know if you can see this or not, but there's a line right there. And I don't know if that's a field line or not, but that may be where I stop on it. I don't want to put too much on it, or then I'll have a lot of trouble backlashing and stuff. Okay, all right, so here we go. So first of all, what I like to do, I want my line coming off of this reel here, off of the spool. I want it coming off clockwise. So I'm going to just stand it up right here. This is my makeshift thing. I'm going to stand it up right there, and I'm going to use the box that the reel came in to put beside it to keep it from falling over. I'm going to stand my coffee cup up behind it, keep it from tipping back that way. All right. Now then, you take your line. I've got it pulled out here pretty good. Take your line, you want to run it down. You want to run it down through your eyelets on your rod. Just feed it down through them. And you can do this a lot better when you're like in your 20s and 30s and 40s and 50s. But when you get up here in your 60s, your eyeballs don't work just right sometimes, and you get stiff fingers and big fingers, and this ain't as easy as it is for a young man. Now you just run it down through these eyelets on your rod. Get it run down through them. All right. Now then, I'm gonna sit down here on my bench. So now that you got it run through the eyelets on your rod, you want to put it through this guide that's on here. And their guide is made different. It's a T guide. And they got their own little mechanism under here. So you want to push your button down here, and that gives you the whole opening here. All right, you want to make sure you don't go over the top of that. You want to go through there. You want to go right through your eye there. All right. Pull your line through, get you plenty of it here. You got plenty on your spool. It's a brand new spool. All right, or mine is anyway. I'm gonna lay it over here where I can get to it a little better here. Crank my hand on, push that button back down. All right, here we go. Now then, you want to feed it under the spool and back over the top, which poses a problem because there's all kinds of gaps and stuff that it can go through and go on the bottom. So I tore me a piece of cardboard off my box that my reel came in. I'm putting the slick side up so it can slide a little better. And I'm going to slide it underneath there, just like that. Can you see that? Right underneath there, covering all of the gaps that I can. All right, and then take this line where it's naturally curving up, coming off of your spool of line. It makes it curve, so you want to run it underneath. I'm going to pull this excess back out of there, out of my way, right there. All right, now you want to run it underneath there, underneath that spool. Can you see it right there coming across the cardboard? Find it. Right there, you can see it coming through on the cardboard. All right. So you want to push it on through where you can get a hold of it. All right, I got it right there. You want to pull it up, and then you want to run it back up through underneath this button. Let me move back over here where I can get to it here. I want to run it underneath that button and back over the top of your spool, just like that. Right there. Now it's over the top of it. And then you want to run it back through that eye, just like that. Got it? All right. So now you've got it around your spool. Get you plenty of it out here where you got plenty to work with out here, because now comes the fun part. Now you want to make you a uni knot. And the way to do a uni knot, you got these two lines. Let me get this over here on this different color where you can see the line better. All right, you got these two lines right here. And you take your tag end of it. Take your tag end. And you want to make a loop. You want to make a loop right here. Hold all three of them together. All three lines together right there. See there? Can you see that? All right, now then, you take your tag in and you run it around all three of them about 5 times. So that's 2. That's 3. Almost. That's 3. That's 4. And there's 5. Let's do 6 just for good measure. How about that? Just in case I missed one. Right there's 6. All right. All right, and then you want to pull that down, make your knot. Just pull your tag in, hold on to your ends here, and pull it down. All right, there's your uni knot right there. Now then, hold this line here that's coming through your eyelets and pull it. Pull it down, and your knot goes right through your guide and right down to the reel. And this reel here has a groove in the center of the spool, so try to get that line in that groove and pull that uni knot down there as tight as you can get it. So there you go. There you got your uni knot on it. Now then, all you got to do now is pull your tag up through there if you can get a hold of it there. Or push it through. I can push it through there, can't I? Yeah. Just like that. Pull that tag end up. And you want to clip that tag end off. Clip that tag end off of it. And there you're ready now to spool up your reel. So, like I showed you earlier, I made me a makeshift mechanism here that I hope works just fine. Put that coffee cup there to hold it. And I'm just gonna fill this line up, or this reel up. There's a groove on the side of it, and I'm gonna fill it up to that groove and then stop. So here we go. Just keep it tight, and you wanna get it, tighten your drag up there where you can get it turning. Here we go, just like that. And it's feeding on there just fine. You got it coming off the spool up there. Got it coming off clockwise off of it. You just want to feed it onto your spool, onto your reel. You can see it going back and forth just like it's supposed to be. You can do this as fast as you want. It's going to be good and tight on there. And we're getting close to that line. I figure that line's about 100 yards. Let's go down there and look at it. Yeah, we're getting close. We're getting close. I would say that's just about it right there. That's about it right there. It's right on that line. That's about it right there. It looks good. So we're done with that. So now I hope that helps you. Hope that helps you spool one up. Now a lot of them, this plate will come off. And this in here may, but I couldn't find it. I gotta pull my cardboard back out of there. I didn't take my cardboard back out. But anyway, a lot of them this side, they got a little button like right here that you can flip and take that whole side off, pull the spool out. That way you can run your line there, make your loop, and put the spool back through the loop and all that. But that right there is a quick and easy way, especially if you got limbered little fingers like a young man instead of big fat old man fingers. It's arthritic and everything else. You can put that on there pretty easy. Just like I said, slide that cardboard right under the bottom down there. Just slide it under the bottom, and that blocks all the gaps, and you can run it right through on that cardboard and pull it up. And it may give you a little bit of fits. It did me there for a little bit when I did it the first time or two, but once you get it down, you can put them on there pretty good. Okay, I hope that helps y'all a lot. And if y'all are enjoying my page and enjoying watching the videos and stuff, go ahead and subscribe and give us a little bit of support. Help us get on out there and get more people viewing and enjoying the outdoors and enjoying fishing and stuff. I know I call it brimming and bassing, but anything I catch is wonderful and it's fun. It's God's creation, and we should always try to enjoy what he gives us. Spread it around and help others enjoy it as well. All right, y'all. Be good. Have a good day, and take care. Thanks for watching.